But yeah, borrowing money, never easy. Sounds like a pretty wholesome story. It just had a really happy ending.
Feast your eyes on this!
Eventually I got like a really good job with a startup company. Because the startup company was starting to do really well. They were just hiring tons and tons of people, so I could get in easily. The pay wasn't all that great. But since I got on early, I was able to grow with the company. And eventually the company started paying me really well. I was able to, like, start my life in earnest, you know? Get married, have kids, get a house.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Yet, I'm still trucking away for money. It never seems to be enough, you know? I went for a person who was barely supporting themselves to a person who's supporting 4 people. Come on, get up.
A moment of a decision may spell our doom.
Back to smacking that butt. I have to say, like, one of the most important things I got from college was the connections. One of the reasons I got the job I got was a friend I made in college was working there and told me it was the greatest company in the world and that they were looking for people. And I feel like her opinion held a lot of sway. Even the job I had before that was from somebody I tutored in college. And I got the tutoring jobs due to recommendations from other friends. Like, all the best jobs come from who you know, it seems like. Thanks, Grandpa. You think you know what you need to do? Well, I'm glad. I hope it works out. Honestly, if I had the money to spare, I'd be tempted to loan it to you myself.
If you would.
Because I get the struggle. It is rough. Every year it seems to get worse and worse for young people. Usually because of just tremendous greed from old people like me. Come on. Smack that wrist. Whew. You'll send me a gift basket soon. You're a very caring and polar opposite of other old people. Yeah, sometimes it feels that way. But like I'm desperately trying not to lose touch of how genuinely hard it is for other people and recognize that it's getting even harder all the time.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy. I must admit
Because like
that it feels wonderful to strike true.
I got a house at some point, and then pretty much immediately after, housing prices
Strike fast
skyrocketed.
And our quarry shall fall.
It's easily done.
Gotcha. Whew. I like fighting the golems. It just takes a while.
I'm done. I'll crush you if you keep that up.
Saurians there.
'Tis weak to fire. One of us has been poisoned.
Maybe we can convince the ox cart to give us a ride. If we, you know, save their lives. Relax, ox. Anyway, like I got a house and then like immediately after it became a million times more expensive to live anywhere.
Naught compares to
Like if you bought your house
Why,
before
thank
COVID.
you.
Well, I think.
There. 'Tis a token of my heartfelt gratitude.
Look, the ripened quince, I appreciate it, but can I ride?
It's obvious, ain't it?
I don't think I can. Is there a campsite nearby?
It's too bloody early.
There's one over there. But yeah, it's way more expensive to pay rent than I'm actually paying on my mortgage
Would that
right
such
now.
tranquility could last.
Which is just mind-blowing to me because rent was expensive. Rent felt expensive before this. I have no idea how people are managing to live. His wages definitely haven't increased. Like some of them have, just because
we
they
get some rest. I'm not sure I can face.
They
a
can't
trek
avoid
with
it.
My belly so full.
like eventually I'm going to be in an amazing financial position. And it's going to feel like that came from like pure hard work. But a lot of it is just, you know, being the benefits of being old and getting to do things earlier. Like, the sooner you buy a house, the sooner you become financially stable afterwards, which seems so weird.
Lay down your arms before you hurt yourself.
Take that!
Sorry, that's a big message. I'm gonna have to read it in a bit.
Poison is a nasty affliction. I must summon reinforcements.
The worst thing about being a warrior is when you whiff a shot, you look so dumb. Like, I beat up this tree here for no reason.
Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
I suppose 'tis so.
Money does come back. Yeah.
You can count upon my aid.
Hey,
Forgive me for
get up
being
there.
journalism.
It was foolish of them to oppose us without hope of victory.
The tide of battle can turn in an instant. Let us end this quickly.
He had a branch to pick with me. The tree I was beating up, I imagine. Yeah. Are you dead? Is everyone dead? Oop.
Watch your footing, master. Losing your balance on an incline this sharp could be perilous.
Go on, attack me.
If we mastered that attack, we would be
All right.
invincible.
Met a 17-year-old that mistakenly thought they were 25 for how old they look. Probably explains why they didn't know much of what I was telling them and how you were embarrassed to call them.
Just yonder looks to be
How
a
you
good
try to
spot
call
for
an
casting
elderly with a lot of
beams.
respect.
I'd say
Thank you.
take a moment to recover. You needn't push yourself.
Thankfully, we don't use respect here in the United States. We try to avoid it at all costs.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Damn, that's
One of
cold,
us has
right?
been poisoned.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of people here think they deserve respect just because they're old.
Fall back, and I will heal you with
And I'm
my
like,
magic.
no, you still have to be a
Wait.
decent human being.
Witness my magic.
Like, show me that you care about other people. And we'll get there. Of course, like, I try to default to being a decent human being. I'm mostly joking. I've definitely met many a charming elder who is just like, man, kids today have no respect, and I'm like, are you the guy who refused to tip Pizza Hut?
It is hardly cowardice if we've no hope of victory to begin with.
Well now, I'm not sure.
I went to dinner with this one, this old guy, or he invited me out to dinner. It was like a special treat. And he took me to a restaurant, and he was the rudest customer I have ever met. Like, he was so ungrateful and rude to the servers. He didn't give any tip, which, like, frankly is unheard of in this day of age. And it wasn't, like, for any particular service reason. He was just a jerk. That guy gets no respect out of me. I was actually dating his daughter. That's the story on how I came to know him. That was actually a huge negative about dating the daughter, in fact. I was like, you know what? I don't think this is gonna work out. You always tip and wait the waitresses since you're studying. You you know what they have to go through, right?
I shan't let them harm you.
It was really weird when I visited Korea. And there was no tipping. Like, there was also like, they didn't say thank you, and that was really weird to me. Like, how do I reward a job well done? How do I show them that, like, I appreciate all they do for me? Or maybe I just didn't know how to show gratitude properly. In which case, I feel even worse. But as far as I know, the way to say thank you was like, kamsamnida. But I was told, like, you just don't say that to servers. And I'm like, but what do I say? Like, maybe it was just the intensity of the thank you. Maybe it was more of a, like, you saved my life. Thank you.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Oh, there was so much culture shock.
Feast your eyes on this!
Kitty, where are you going with that dog? I'm coming. Stop it. You say thank you in English and you think they'll understand? That's probably true.
My Europe's magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
I missed. There we go. Whew.
Pulled through in the end. For a moment there, I feared we would not.
Fortune favors us, 'twould seem.
We made it. Or we're getting there. I'm actually kind of surprised how close we are to town.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
All right,
One
yeah.
moment.
Show me where the
I
thing
believe
is.
we're bound for...
Thank you for the follow, Wendy.
Yes. I know the place.
How are you doing today?
Follow me, Master.
This way.
I shall guide you to the location.
I'm ready to set out for our destination when you are, Arisen.
That's a big message. Give me a second, I'll be there.
Begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of its lot.
Understood.
Oh god, I'm getting hit by rocks. Everyone's flying around. Is everyone dead? Cool. Hello, mate. Your stream is pretty cool. That's why you followed you. You would like to make friends and be a fan. You would kindly message you on Discord. Your Discord name is Radar110. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, my Discord's in my profile. If you want to add me as a friend before this, feel free to.
We have reached our destination.
We made it. I Got a jail key. I don't know why I keep going into these.
This rumour has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence, and in the end, we turn our backs on our master and
Speedrun.
our duty.
I hear you can
That sounds
beat this
most
game in
unpleasant.
like
I do
24
hope we shall
hours
remain free of it.
if you really wanted to. Where am I at in game time? I think I'm coming up on 25 hours. So like, I could have beaten the game by
You'll
now,
want to renew
potentially.
that time, and soon.
Best use this.
But I want to explore. I don't know when I'd be able to come back to this game. I want to experience as much of it as I can.
Let us see what you're made of.
Am I heading the right way? Yeah, the road's curving upwards. I could cut through here. Feels like a shortcut. I mean, it isn't going anywhere, so... Well, that's the thing.
Recognized our victory.
Like, I do play games a little differently now that I'm a streamer. Like, after I leave a game, it's very rare to come back to it, unless there's like a big update or something. Like, I try to think of like what my viewers want to see.
We'll never get anywhere if
And
all
frankly,
we do is
I don't think a lot of them want to see this.
Only when the need arises.
Like, it's a fun game, it's very action-packed, and it's a blast to play. It's not an easy game to like banter with or hang out to. Plus, a lot of my viewers tend to like cozy games a little more. I'll save you, guard. Yoink.
One of us has been doused in slime.
Your diversity is very entertaining, so don't worry, Grandpa. I'm glad you think so. That's what I want to go for. I want to show the cozy gamers what else is out there, and I want to show like the hardcore gamers that cozy games can be fun too.
Many thanks.
You're welcome.
This is for you. Take it with my thanks.
Where am I going? Oh, I seem to be diverted. Alright, we need to turn around and head this way? But yeah, oof. You like a mix of both, to be honest? It depends on your mood and the day of the week.
And not to be trifled with.
Ice attacks would only be to its advantage. We'll have to try something else.
Yeah, I agree with that. For me, it's like I play some extremely intense game like this or Elden Ring, and then I need something to like relax. Like a good farming sim or management sim. Playing ping pong with the birds, yeah. I'm just happy to hit the birds at all with my slow-ass
I hope you weren't
swings.
expecting mercy.
Stop it.
You'll want to remove that slime, and soon.
Don't you tell me what to do with my slime. Whee! But yeah, after this and Elden Ring, I'm definitely going to want to fit some coziness in there. We'll probably go back to Coral Island if the mermaid update comes through fast enough. Oh, there was... there's a new cozy game coming out towards the end of April. The
Our
Echoes of
combined might is a
Plum
force to be
Grove.
reckoned with. I say we forge on together for as long as we may.
I kind of like it because, like, there's a little more to it than just being a cozy game. Okay, what am I doing here? Vocations. Where's the vocation trainer? Is it there? There. Okay. What about Pal World? I've done Pal World. I got tired of Pal World. Progression was just so slow. And nothing felt different, like, the more... as long as you played it. Like, it's a good game, don't get me wrong, but I got tired of it.
Hi, looking to
Fair
change your vocation?
Oh, but Echoes of Plum Grove. It's like a pilgrim farming sim. So like early colonial periods.
No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim.
So you farm, you get married, you have kids, you die of dysentery, and then the kids take over the farm. Or at least that's how I think it goes. Like, I haven't seen a whole lot on it. Like, it sounds kind of fun to me. It's cozy in a weird way. It's got kind of a Town of Salem art style to it. Let's see, is there anything I want? How is he attacking so quickly? Grow faster and faster if correctly timed. That's it. I never got the timing right. So that's why I sucked at that. And what is this? The user is struck at the moment of activation. Right. So I never got the counter strike quite down. Augments knockdown power. Nah. As for you, you want to level that up. And you can learn these augments. Timing is difficult for every game? Yeah, but thing is I never read the skill description, so like that one's kind of on me. Like I didn't know like how it worked as a counter. Like do you just do it and hold it? Do you have to press a button at the right time? Or was it like a timed parry? I had no idea. I just like bought it and equipped it. Next time, I'll read. That should help. Alright, now what do I want to do? I think I have the best weapons for thieving. I think that might be what I have to do. Combo moves. Let's go. Right? These wields are daggers with speed and ruthless efficiency, unleashing a flurry of deadly blows. The one moment and stepping nimbly out of the enemy's reach in the next. Knowing when to strike and when to slip away is key to their strategy. Thieves can little afford to be weighed down with heavy armor, leaving them vulnerable to attack. Press RB to switch Swift Step, a versatile maneuver that allows you to smoothly evade enemy attacks. It can be used to hound your enemy or dance rings around them, getting within dagger thrusting distance and darting away in the blink of an eye. Follow-up attacks and pin foes. Press Y to use Twin Fangs. You can pin down foes that have been knocked off balance by continuing to hold Y while activating and landing the attack. This gives you the opportunity to stab the hell out of them. Be wary of counterattacks, however, as you can't move while pinning down a foe. Holding down while activating Twin Fangs allows you to cling to larger enemies on a successful hit. This is an ideal position to be in, as thieves have a variety of skills at their disposal that can be activated while clinging to a foe. In short, once you have your daggers in them, you'll bring them down in moments. It's going to be nice actually fighting things. Or stabbing things and doing damage quickly. I'm excited. Follow-up attacks. When you land an attack using Y, it will change to a powerful successive strike if the target is knocked down, knocked off balance, or the target is not expecting the attack. Powerful successive strikes should be carefully aimed as they leave you vulnerable. Sneak attacks. Got it. Alright. I know biting wind. What does that do? Phew, phew, phew. That actually looks fun. Fiery stabbers. And invisibility, sort of. Attacking fast. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. Okay, let's increase our health. Let's not get beat up too much. Ooh. Oh, elemental weakness. Looks like I'm going to do some elemental damage. And maybe my magic damage affects that? Okay. Now, I need to change my cat's vocation. What are you gonna be? I think you need to be a mage for a little while. In which case, we might have to say goodbye to our cat friend Pixel for a little bit. Do we do mage? Or do we do archer? Might go archer. Alright. Barrage. Shoot him a bunch? You just shoot him twice? Sweep shot. and dire arrow. Looks cool enough. Be the best sharpshooter ever, right? Pajwang. That looks fun. This does look like the most fun archer class like I've seen in a game. Like the jumping around and doing acrobatics makes it really seem fun. Let's see. Let's do catalyst and yeah. Oop. Already had that one.
Many thanks.
A flexible vocation, suited to bolstering our band where reinforcement is most needed.
What business have you here?
Alright, we need to go to the inn, access storage, and like pull out all the weapons and stuff I've been hiding. I've been stocking up on random other job weapons.
Most of our guests are merchants, but you're different, eh? Only do take care to leave the room as you found it. If there's one thing I shan't suffer, 'tis untidy lodgers.
Alright, give me weapons. What weapons do I use? 274. I mean, those do seem to be the best. What do I have on me now? Whatever. I grab these. And I have an actual bow. Pull that out. Portly breeches are better than what I've got. That doesn't sound right. But all right, I guess. Ooh.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, I just already had those daggers, huh? Add my courtly pants. Ooh, finally, the Ring of Triumph. Yeah. I will wear that. Can I not equip it?
Well met, sir.
Where are you, Baldanders?
How will I be of service?
There you are. I'm not used to you having a yellow icon.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master.
My cat looks so ridiculous right now. Come on. You need to be standing to equip things, because that's a little ridiculous. You look a little cooler now. Alright. Time to drop
Most of our
off
guests
tons of
only
equipment.
Do take care to leave the room as you found it.
I don't need to save these daggers. Because I've got the best daggers, it seems. I have so much junk. Alright. Let's see. Don't need that bow, so I'll sell that. But we can hide all of the wizard stuff.
If there's one
Alright.
thing I shan't suffer, do come.
Now we go to the shop and we find gear. Or enhance what we've got. Where is the weapons store? It's nearby here.
Black Batal is not a friendly place for pawns. Each gaze we encounter feels more unjustly vicious than the last.
Take heart. For we are fulfilling our duty at the Arisen's side. We have naught to be...
My services don't come cheap,
You have better daggers than what I've got. You do. Good. I would like to be able to do damage.
And
Alright, what about my cat? I would like my cat to do damage too. Which I can't afford. Okay, hang on. So many things to sell. Thrilling gameplay, I know. Another reason why this is like one of the worst games to stream. There's just so much watching me do inventory and job management in town, like in between adventures. It's satisfying, actually? Oh. If you don't mind just hanging out. Now can I afford this? I can't. Sorry, no new weapon for you.
come again when you've more.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expense.
Me? I sell defensive. Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take anything without paying for it first.
Alright, what kind of cool thing? Oh, that's a cool thief hat. This one's even cooler. What about actual chest armor? That's a huge improvement. I like the puffy pants. But I think we need to go chest armor first. And let me guess, I can't afford anything else. Nope. Like from messy to neat and organized inventory, it's relaxing in a way. Oh, like what? Just an oddly satisfying kind of thing. I can get that. Oh my god. 7,500 to enhance my pants. No thanks. All right. Yep. And that's all my money.
Always a pleasure.
How do I look?
A customer then. That changes things.
Yeah, I look decent. Look like I'm gonna rob everybody, though. And that's only half true.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Oh, yep, let me just put these weapons away. We cool? I meant to go in here.
Most of our guests are merchants, but you're different, eh? No matter. Our lodgings are open to any who can afford them. Only do take care to leave the room as you found it. If there's one thing I shan't suffer, 'tis untidy lodgers.
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose.
Oh, did you go on adventures? It was hard to keep up with this Arisen's fickle temperament. In battle I stood firm and let none best me, but complacency will serve us not. I must remain diligent. Ah, thank you for the salubrious trout, Mr. Identity. Camp in Batal. We're getting so good at killing things. Keep killing chimeras, please. Yeah, I'll give you
When
all
I think
of my
my
money.
travels, 'tis a mighty warrior who's...
A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go, then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Now let's see, what am I doing?
Haven't had much luck today. Oh well.
Right, so now we're back to looking for a Medusa. Maybe we head south. I wonder how much land is south. We'll find out.
Scratch on my arms and
Looking for ores in particular. Townspeople depend on me.
Can't let myself get distracted.
my fur is all knotted.
Something good.
Excuse me, random people.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
I'm ready
I
for
can
patrol.
half as many lies as my living's hard. But dreams are free,
If I
I
drop
say.
dead now.